All right, we are recording.
Okay, so what we are talking about today is customer care. What we're going to talk about and learn about are, things like what sets us apart from retailers, how to be of service to your customers, the 3 C's of customer care, and also how do we put our plan together to do the 222 plan. Um, so, how do you want your customers to feel? How do you want to be of service to your customers? And how do you follow up with your past customers? How can you improve that? So, we're going to talk about that. And the first thing we're going to talk about is think about people who are known for being of service to you. How were they of service to you? How did it make you feel? So has anybody had recently a good experience with someone giving them good customer service that they'd want to share with us?
I'll say our dentist office. Luke went to the dentist over Christmas break and had to get a filling, and the dentist called him on his cell phone to check on him, could not get him, so he called me and said I just wanted to make sure he was doing okay after his filling. And to me, that meant a lot, that from his home, he took the time to call and check on my 19-year-old child.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And they do that every time. Anytime you have anything done other than cleaning, they always call you at night to check on you. And I will tell you, I've never been offended, guys. It's never made me mad that they bothered me.
Exactly right. Now, think about people who have not provided a good or a great experience. What happened? Why did it make, or how did it make you feel when they didn't provide good customer service? Does anybody have a recent story? Maybe they, where someone didn't provide good customer service? But we don't want our customers to feel that way. Even if, in the past you had a bad experience, you definitely do not want your customers to feel that way.
Marcy, can I share something real quick?
Yes, go ahead. I
was at a show Saturday morning, and we were talking about the quick cooker, and I told everybody, I said, now, I want you to turn your catalog over on the back. And what you're going to find on the back of your catalog is all my contact information. And I said, if you get a product in your kitchen and you forget why you were so excited and bought that product at this show, or you can't remember how to use it or how it's going to make your life easier, pick up the phone and call me. That is my job. And everybody in the room said, oh my gosh, I've never had a Pampered Chef consultant tell me to call them. They said, thank you so much for offering your service.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, yes, we need to call people, but just letting people know that we're there and they are welcome to pick up the phone. We're not there just to sell to them. We are there for all their needs in the future.
Right. And something along those lines, and it's also in here a little further down, talks about how you want to, at the party, and I've done this many times before, not only on the back of the catalog, but have them enter your phone number. Go ahead and enter your phone number and put Pampered Chef Marcy Rose, first name Pampered Chef, or PC, last name Marcy Rose. That way, when they have a problem, they can go right to their phone and they've got your number right there. That's something that, I've done many times too. I need to do it more. Sometimes I forget to do it.
Me too. I need to get back to doing that.
Yeah. So follow up for the win. Okay. You have all kinds of people to be of service to. You have your guests, you have new customers, you have hosts, you have past customers. And this is really good. Past customers are never a thing of the past. If you have say you had 30 parties last year, okay, and you had 10 people at each one of those parties, then that's 300 people that are waiting for you to follow up with them if you haven't already. And out of those 300 people, if 1 in 6 book a party, then that's 50 parties that are waiting to be booked. I mean, that just speaks volumes right there.
Wow.
Yeah, follow up is amazing, and past customers equals follow up. Okay, we do have 3 C's of customer service. We have customers, every single customer, not just your host, not just customers at the party. You know, we're talking about people that do outside orders, people that are on the virtual parties. So everybody is a customer that you want to follow up with. Your calendar. Now, when we say calendar, we mean the 222 system works 2 days after the party or the purchase, and then 2 weeks after the party or the purchase, and then 2 months. And I'll go over that a little bit more in just a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, so say that you're doing your customer care calls and it's 2 days after the party. Something that you might want to say is, "Hi, Dawn. I want to thank you for coming to Carla's party on Saturday night. It was so fun to meet you. Did you have fun?" And then you wait for their response. This is, just a script when you're talking to them. And then whatever they say, you say, "Great, I just wanted to reach out to you and thank you for coming and see if there is anything I can help you with." Or you could prompt them with a specific question. "Did you have any questions about the products that you ordered or anything else in the catalog? Was there anything you or a friend needed to order? Were there any recipes you were looking for?" So that's 2 days after the purchase. So, you're still kind of in their head. They're still excited about the party and everything. And it's a good time to see if they want to add to their order, or, they may have thought about it and they want to book a party. Maybe they didn't want to come out and say it at the party, and then you've called them and there you have a booking. Also, you can say, "I wanted to remind you that I have a couple of dates this month for a fun Pampered Chef party. I'm doing my Taste of Italy party, which is so much fun, and my hosts are getting amazing host rewards." Also, you could say, "I was wondering if you thought any more about hosting a party. I've got the 4th and the 7th open. What do you think?" And then you wait for their response. Let's see. Oh, and this part, when you're approaching them about the business, you can say something like, "And by the way, you might be curious if being a consultant can work for you or someone you know. It's simple, profitable, flexible, and fun. I'd love to tell you more. Do you have a few minutes?" And then if they say yes or no, or you can schedule a time to talk more about it. Let's see, and always value their time. Always thank them for their time. "I'll check back with you in a couple of weeks once you have a chance to use your products to see if you have any questions. In the meantime, save my contact information." And that's what I was just saying a few minutes ago about putting in their phone, Pampered Chef, Marcy Rose. So you'll know how to reach me even if you can't remember my name. They'll remember Pampered Chef. And this, you can find more information about the customer care in the customer care section on Pampered Chef University. So all this, the verbiage, everything is there as well. So after they've got their products 2 weeks down the road, then the call that you want to make is, "Hi, Dawn, it's Marcy, your Pampered Chef consultant. It was so nice meeting you at Carla's party. Have you used your quick cooker yet?" And then, of course, you wait for the response. If they say yes, "What did you make with it?" Of course, you want to know what recipe they've made so far with it. And then you offer, you say, "I love to make the chicken parmesan pasta this time of year. Would you like me to send you the recipe?" So that, gives them, kind of gets you in the door to and establishing a relationship with them, because it's not just you're asking for something, you're offering them something. And then what else can I help you with? And then if they say no, they haven't used it yet and such and such, then you want to offer to call them back later after they've used it and see what they think. And then you say, when I spoke to you a few weeks ago, I shared the exciting parties I was offering, like the Taste of Italy. I also wanted to let you know that I'm doing wine, cheese, and chocolate. What interests you most? I'd be happy to tell you more. Also, you want to mention to them showers. Some people don't know that we do, the bridal showers, virtual parties, catalog parties. Some people don't like to do, they don't have Facebook. I mean, it's rare, but some people don't have Facebook, so they don't necessarily want to do a virtual party. They'd rather do a catalog party. And of course, we have our fundraisers. I mentioned our fun, rewarding business opportunity. Has anyone popped into your mind that might be interested in earning some extra income? So you always want to, mention this opportunity again too in that 2-week call. Thanks for your time. Be on the lookout for my monthly newsletter. There's always filled with great seasonal tips and ideas. And that's the 2-week call. And then the 2-month call. So that's where you get your 222, and you structure that and what you're going to say. You make your own. And like I say, the information's on PCU. That can help you also. Let's see. So being of service to your customers, and they remember when you share tips and ideas, and if they have problems with a product or anything, they will remember that you helped them with it. I've had customers in the past, they'll share at a party, they'll share, Marcy helped me with this, and now I know how to use it, whereas before I bought it and I it was in the box. I didn't know how to use it, but now I know how. So anyway, the 2 months later, still sticking with the 222, share a product that you're excited about. So you would say something like, I'm so excited about the quick prep food grater. That's, our new food grater. And that's something that, we're excited about and we want to share with our new customers and new hosts. Share your current party theme, recipes, and host special. So for March, of course, you'd want to share with them about the Prep Ahead parties, that new theme. And also in March, the Rock Crock is on special for the host. So you'd want to share that with them. And let's see. And also the new consultant sign-in bonus, when we'll know that March 1st, what that is. Dawn, do you want to add something to that? I got a little bit more, but did you want to add anything there? Don't think you're on mute. Okay, I'll keep. If you don't have anything.
I think you share perfectly, and I think what they say about anything you do in this business. It's about creating systems, and
right.
That's exactly what this is. It's a system that keeps you on track, and once you create that system, it's easy.
Right.
And I will tell you, when you do it, guys, people are happy to hear from you. When they pick up that phone and it's you and you're calling to check on them and see how they're enjoying their products, they are happy to hear from you.
Right, exactly. And whether you follow up by phone, text, email, or messenger, here are some words you can use or adapt to your own style. Hi, Carla, this is Marcy. I met you at Dawn's party back in January. And then you say, I'm so excited to chat with you for a minute because I wanted to see how you are loving your products and share a great tip or great recipe for your quick cooker. Share 3 other things I'm excited about. Do you have a minute? You're valuing their time there again. And then if they're free, you say, first, tell me how you're loving your quick cooker. And you pause and, of course, let them tell you how they love it. And you say, great, I'm loving making the chicken Parmesan pasta with the quick cooker. Would you like me to send you that recipe? And there again, you're establishing a relationship with them. And then if they say no, and you'll ask them, can I call you back in an hour, or would tomorrow work better? So, they may be busy. You don't never know. Sometimes they are. And then, of course, share a product that you're excited about. First of all, I want you to know about my hottest selling product this season, the Quick Cooker. It's so popular because it's super quick and easy to prepare a meal. It's perfect for anything that would normally take hours to do. And then I would tell them about the beef roast that I made the other night that should have been slow cooked for like 8 hours, and I made it like in 45 minutes, and it was delicious. That was really amazing, and it was exciting to know that that I could do that. Let's see, and I made a video, and that's what this is too. I just made a video. Can I send it to you? So you can share that video with them too, because when I was making the beef roast, it was like my version of the Mississippi roast, the one that you put the peppers in and and all that. And it was so good, y'all. I would just put potatoes, onions, and carrots in it. I added that to it. But I made a video and I could send that to them. Also, I am offering the taste or a wine, cheese, and chocolate. So you're giving them kind of a choice of which one that they would prefer for this month. And I'll teach you and your guest how to use the Quick Cooker and the Rock Crock, since it's on special this month. That would be for March. My hosts have been receiving $100 to $200 in free and discounted products. Plus, this month, you can get the Rock Crock for 60% off, which that's March. I have a couple of dates left, and then always share your dates with them. And something that we learned a long time ago is a lot of times you want to share your last date first, and then your first date last, because they're going to pick the last date, which is your first date, which is good for you. Now share. And also share right now why it's a good time right now to join your team. The last thing I wanted to mention is our great business opportunity. It's such a great time to join Pampered Chef because people are looking for ways to make quick, easy, healthy, budget-friendly meals that taste better than takeout, which makes it easy to book parties and make great money. I just want to personally invite you. You mentioned that you needed a hobby. Somebody told me that recently. And you're interested in learning more about the business, the Pampered Chef business. Let's see what else here. And if they are interested, then it's a good idea to have a three-way chat with your director. That way, your director can, if there's something that you can't answer, your director can certainly answer the question or find the answer. And let's see what else I have here. And a good thing along the lines of mastering customer care is to have an accountability partner. That is something that, in every area of your business, it is, an awesome idea to have somebody to hold you accountable, because if you're like me and I just, a lot of times, I guess working for other people all my life and somebody telling me what to do, having my own business, being self-employed, is hard for me to hold myself accountable. So I have to have somebody else do it. This because she's usually my accountability partner. So anyway, anything else that y'all want to add? Carla, did you want to add something? Dawn?
Nope, you did great.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, that was really good. And I would just say, does anybody have any questions? Do you have any stories of customer service that you've provided and you got good feedback or you got good results from it? Or do you have any questions on how you would implement customer service in your business? Go, Bianca.
You're on mute.
Unmute, Bianca.
sorry. How
There you go.
often would you check in with your accountability partner?
She said something about accountability part.
Bianca, I think for me, that is really completely up to you. I find weekly works very well for me to check in with people. So, what works for your schedule though, and what you feel like you need. You may want to do a once a month phone call and then check in through text or Facebook message the rest of the time. So just whatever works for you and your accountability partner. Good question. Uh-huh. Anybody else? Question? Or any specific stories? I love the cell phone thing, and I would highly recommend that you all start that. What Marcy was saying, have people, and I used to do it at my shows. I'd say, we're going to play a game. Everybody pull out your cell phone, and I want you to create a new contact, and your contact's going to be Pampered Chef Dawn. And I give them all my cell phone number, have them put it in their cell phone, and then I say, the first person to call me is going to get a prize. And I pull out my cell phone, and the first number that shows up on my cell phone, they're going to get that prize. So it makes sure that everybody puts it in there. And this day and time, people text. I had a customer tonight that texted me and said, I'm sorry to bother you, but I've got a quick cooker question. Mm-hmm. And then I was able to pick up the phone and call him, but he was able to text me and say, is this a good time? Can I ask you a question? So I think it's really nice for them to be in our cell phone. And I don't know about y'all, but I personally use that all the time. I have my dentist, I have my car place, everybody that I need to call, I have in there based on what business they're a part of, so that I can call on them at a moment's notice. So I'd say let's all be accountable to each other to start doing that. Making sure we're giving out our cell phone number and encouraging people to put it in their phone so that we can be their Pampered Chef person. Any other questions, comments? Do y'all feel like this is something you want to implement in your business? What's your biggest fear about implementing a consistent customer service system? Anybody have a fear?
Just talking to people.
Just talking.
Yeah, I'm just not a people person. Even though I have to talk to him over the phone, I don't see him personally. I just don't like talking to people over the phone.
And that is definitely something that I think we all struggle with, Becky. I think even people that are outgoing and are people struggle with that, So the thing I'll say to you is every time you step outside your comfort zone gets wider. So just make yourself do it. Find yourself an accountability partner. It may be Marcy, but it may be somebody that's not your director. Sometimes it's nice to have somebody that's not really attached to you. So it may be another Pampered Chef person, but somebody that you can just say, this is what I want to do in my business every week, and just check in with them each week and say, I didn't do the 10 customer care calls I wanted to do, but I did make 2. And you celebrate those little successes, because it's all those little successes that are going to eventually add up to the big successes.
Yeah.
Good. Anybody else? Any fears?
Fear of bad news.
Fear of bad news. Tell me more about that, Jen.
Like maybe if you're reaching out to your customers, you can have the fear of hearing bad news from them that they don't like their product. And I know that we're there to fix it, but no one wants to hear complaints. You know what I mean? So fear of getting bad news by doing that.
And I think that is very, very real, is that you're going to fear they're not going to like it, and then they're going to send the product back, and then, oh my gosh, does that make me look like a bad consultant? But let me just put a different spin on it. Would you rather call them and find out that they didn't like that product? Or would you rather see them at a show in a year and they tell everybody at the show how much they hate that product?
Right.
And
Yeah,
it's sitting in their
absolutely.
cabinet. And that's
Yeah.
I say that to people all the time. I say it does none of us any good to sell you a product that you do not like. So if you do not like it or it doesn't do what you thought it was going to do, that's what our guarantee's there for. And let me know, because when we take care of our customers, we have customers for life. If we just sell somebody a frying pan today and then we never check on them and see how they like that frying pan, then that was just that one sale. But if we check on them and we make sure they like it, we get it replaced if it needs to be replaced, then that person is going to always call on you. And you're going to be the Pampered Chef person. And that's what I think we need to see, the importance of customer service, is that we are building a strong customer base. We're building a following. That makes sense?
And that's why also the 2 weeks is so important after they get their products, because they will have time to use it and they're still under that 30-day warranty. So you are pretty much taking care of whatever if they don't like it, you're taking care of it in time.
Yes. Good. But thank you for sharing that, because, we all have fears. And what we have to do is figure out what our fear is so that we can face it and overcome it. So good for you for being able to recognize that. Anybody else? Any fears? Bless you. Any other fears about implementing a customer service program or system? That's awesome. So y'all are ready to jump in. So I would say before we end this call tonight, let's all set a goal and be accountable to each other. So who wants to start? What is your goal for customer service this week? The last week of February, what's your goal for customer service?
I have one.
Thank you, Marcy.
My goal is to this week to do my they're actually, I guess, 2-week calls for January. I know they've already got their products, but they're still in that 30 days. And go ahead and give them a call, see how they're liking their products. So from now until tomorrow through Friday, give them a call and see if they've got it out the box, if they have any questions, concerns. But yeah, that's my goal, to do that this week for January people.
Okay. And I like your thought process on that. Before the 30 days is up, I want to make sure they've gotten it out of the box and everything's okay.
Right.
Because occasionally something comes broken.
Yeah.
And how many times do people order something and it sits there and they never take it out of the box?
I had a girl that got something for Christmas, and she messaged me the other day, and she said this was broke or something, and it's way after. No, it was actually back in September, I think, that she got it. That was right, and it was broke, and she had just opened it that day.
Did you call Pampered Chef anyway?
Mm-mm.
I would, because I have had them. If you say they received it and it was broken, but they'll take care of it a lot of times.
Okay, yeah, I'll
I always call, because my philosophy is if you don't ask, the answer's always no.
That's right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, because that would, she's a good customer, and I hated that happened. So,
all right, good. Anybody else? What's your goal for customer service this week?
I went to that vendor event back in October, November, and my goal is to get up with some of them and let them know that we've got the new spring catalog, and see if I can send them. Well, I got a lot of their emails and addresses anyhow, but just to see if I can, if they'd like for me to send them out a new catalog.
right, and then be sure to follow up with them after they get it, because like Dawn and I were talking, it's a waste of money, even if they say they want it, if you don't follow up with them.
Yeah, I just purchased a little while ago. I just went online and ordered some of the mini
Yes.
catalogs also.
Yeah, and I would give minis, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like what I did today is I sent out mini catalogs to like 15 of my hosts from the beginning of 2018 with a golden ticket.
Mhm.
And I said, contact me to book a show in March, April, or May and get X. Or place an order by March 31st and get a discount on your order. So you can put whatever you want in there. It may be contact me for a free cooking show, where you bring the ingredients. So it can be whatever you need, but it's that golden ticket. It's that excitement. And they don't know that everybody got a golden
Yeah,
ticket.
everybody gets
They
one.
think, oh my gosh, I got a golden ticket. But I gave one to everybody.
Yeah.
So everybody has the same opportunity. Good, Becky. That's great.
Dawn-
Who else has a goal?
Dawn,
Yeah.
can you repeat that? Can you
Yes.
repeat that golden ticket?
So what I
your,
did, Bianca, and for you, you can choose whoever, but I just do it in small batches. So today I sent out 15 mini catalogs, and I printed off a golden ticket. And if you just Google golden ticket, you'll find one. And at the bottom, I said, contact me to book a show for March, April, or May. Now for you, you may just want to say March, or you want to say March or April. So think about what works for you. And for me, I did an extra free product value. So you get an additional $25 in free product. And then I also said, or contact me to place an order by March 31st and get a 20% discount on your order. And again, you may not want to do 20%. You may want to do 10%. So don't feel like you have to do the same thing I do, but just something fun. Or get a free cookbook with any order placed by March 31st, and you give them a free Season's Best cookbook. So there's so many different things you can do. But it's just the excitement of that golden ticket. They're the winner.
How do you keep track of who you sent a golden ticket to? Or, because do you have them text you a picture of it, or just to show accountability?
Send it to everybody.
Yeah, I send it to everybody. Yep. So I don't have to keep track of it, but I do keep track of who I send those mini catalogs to, like Marcy was saying, because you want to follow up with those people and say, gosh, Bianca, I sent you a mini catalog last week, and some of those mini catalogs had a golden ticket. Did you get one of my golden tickets? And that just leads you right into that conversation of what did you see in the new catalog that you liked? Did you see something that would make your food prep easier? You know, whatever, just to kind of get that conversation going. And then you can ask them, you know, would you like to show your friends the new catalog and learn some quick and easy ideas for the kitchen?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? We're going to get cut off in about 2.5 minutes. Anybody else have a goal for customer service?
Hey, Dawn, it's Leanne.
Hey, Leanne.
My goal is going to be to do the 2 parties that I have on the first half of the month. Go ahead and get your calls done.
Okay. Are you doing 2-day or 2-week?
2 week.
Okay. Great. All right. Anybody else? For me, I want to call everyone that's purchased a quick cooker from me and just make sure that they're enjoying their quick cooker, that they've taken it out of the box, that they've been using it, what their favorite recipe is. And that will take me right into sharing with them the new accessories that are going to be available in March.
Good idea.
And y'all know how to do that? Y'all know how to pull up that report? Does everybody know how to do that?
What
Okay.
report is
I'm
that?
not.
A report that shows everybody that bought a certain product or a certain range of products.
I was just looking through the website a while ago, and it showed me that different. I saw that where they showed who had bought things. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really nice. Like, you know, when there's something coming up on sale, and you want say rock crocs are on sale and you want to pull up anybody that's purchased a rock croc, let them know they can add to their rock croc collection. Those are nice things. Or again, if there's accessory pieces coming out, you want to call those people and let them know that. All right, good.
And, you can just go to my customers, and then you can filter out the report.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Thank you, Bianca. All right, good. If anybody else has a goal they want to share, feel free to share it in our event tonight, so that we can kind of keep each other accountable for those goals. But I'd say, Marcy, thank you so much. Lots of great information tonight. Thank you for sharing. And thank y'all for taking part in our PC Essentials in February. I hope you've learned something that's going to help you take your business to the next level. And I hope you'll apply some of these things in your business as you are trying to grow and reach your goals. And just